So, have I got a vlog for you guys today, or a build video, or whatever it is, on the green lemon, which technically makes it a lime, I think. Have I got a story for you? So let's be honest, I am tired of pushing this thing in and outside, even though I've only done it one time. One time was enough times. So with that said, I did pick up the free D-Series engine for this car with one catch. The catch is it needs a rear main seal. Not a big deal. The engine's already out of the car. It even came with a transmission. What more could a guy ask for? So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you guys what we're up against. He said it leaks like a sieve and we need to do the rear main seal on it. Not a big deal. I don't even care if this thing doesn't run because it's just wasted time, but good content. Let's get at it. Now I just came across a challenge. I don't have an engine crane. My son helped me lift this out of the back of my wife's Jeep. I'm just not sure. All right, we're gonna revamp this because I don't have an engine crane to get this in there. We're gonna figure this out. Well, I don't know how we're taking this and putting it in there yet, but if we're gonna start in one spot specifically, I'm gonna split the engine and trans because I do have the new rear main. We're gonna get the rear main in there, and then from there we can figure out how we're going to put that in there when we're the only one here. Should be fun. We're not off to a good start. I guess the old Princess Auto electric impact just wasn't quite enough, was it? So, I'll go this way. This piece of shit broken too? Wasn't even tight. What is going on here? Tight like my ex. Not at all. Maybe the battery's almost dead. Should have broke that loose even with the extension on there. Oh, that one's tight though. Working on my free Honda. Is there anything better than a free Honda? I don't think so. I feel like this isn't enough bolts. There's gotta be something else. Something else holding this baby together yet. Let's see what we got here. Alrighty. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Vehicle speed sensor. There we go. We probably should have done this in a more confined space. We have too much room here. All right, let's see. Now, I'm not complaining, but Jonathan, I don't see any oil here, bro. Clutch material, affirmative.
Affirmative.
We have no shortage of clutch material, but I don't even see a single drop of oil. So I hope you gave me the right engine. Well, I have the rear main. I'm gonna put the rear main in it, and I do have an XCD Stage 2 racing clutch I'm gonna put in it. We're already here. I guess we'll see what happens. Let's not do that. This is the clutch we're throwing in. We're throwing the XCD Racing, I think it said Stage 2 or something, I don't know. Clutch, it came with a new pilot bearing we put in. This is the old one, although it looks pretty good actually. And came with a new release bearing I still have to put on yet. But yeah, there we go. We're gonna get that torqued up. And does not have the torque specs on here anywhere, but that's okay. We'll look them up online and get this thing back together. Be good to have an extra hand right now. Let's see, I think we're gonna take this out. Stop it. Stop it. Can I get a, oh yeah? Oh, how do you like me now? How do you like me now? Okay, so we're about 3% of the battle done here. Rear mains changed, clutch is changed, flywheels machined, release bearing and pilot bearing are all done. And that was the big problem. I have to figure out how I'm gonna lift this into the car. I got so excited about a free engine, I kind of overlooked that. So, although I do have concerns, this guy said it was a rear main leaking. It's something else leaking, something from the further on the front. I hope there's not a crack in the block or something, but figure that out when we get there, I guess. I got a plan. I got a plan.
I'm a bitch, fuck you up until you die. With my trashy attitude and my demons in the mood. As a prey become the huntress, I've got them all confused. I will never be enslaved to the ideas they infuse. Once a whore, we're nothing more than morning creatures being used. Didn't stop it, get up and express.
Well, I'm not one to complain, and I'm not gonna complain because it was free, but Jonathan, that I got this from, your bolt that goes, so on your transmission, there's the 2 bolts or studs, and then there's the 1 bolt. This just falls in the hole, buddy. It's stripped right out. I'm guessing it was cross-fitted at some point. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna leave the 2 studs and should be more than ample. But hey, it worked. It's sitting in there. I'm gonna jack it up now and start putting everything together on the bottom side. So that's a win. We don't need this. Now this is good. Now, I'm gonna assume if you know what a rear main is, you probably know a few things about cars, because it's kind of just a one-off thing, you know, like it's not like an oil filter, like a rear main, you probably know something about cars. So I just went under here for my first time. Let's play a game called Count the Broken Oil Pan Bolts. 1, that one's missing actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but I'm gonna guess 6 missing bolts is a broken seal and probably the oil leak source, especially being there right near the transmission. So that's fun. You know, there comes a time in everybody's life when they need to realize it's time to hang up while you're still ahead. Or this is obviously an aluminum oil pan. It has an aluminum gasket that's flattened. Somebody used a little bit of silicone. I was actually scraping it off before I decided to make this video. Overall, the pan, I mean, looks decent. There's no brass or anything at the bottom of it, so that's good. Aluminum gasket. So my next question is, why do we also have the steel pan gasket? Why are we running 2 gaskets? No wonder this thing was leaking. So this thing was sitting in the car like this for whatever unknown reason. I'm at a loss of words. I don't even know. Like, so we have silicone. We have the recessed or O-ring style gasket, and then we have the flat steel pan gasket. I don't know what to say. You know what? I need a coffee. That's what I need. Okay, I got the underside together. I got the pan together. Oh, to fix the pan, what I did was I just got some rod and I cut it down to about 6 mil or 60 mil, sorry, and then screwed it in with a little bit of Loctite, and then used lock nuts on it. Shouldn't go anywhere. Anyway, that all said, cue the music. We got a time warp coming up.
Let's go. Back from the dead is a miracle, doc. They counted me out. Moment of truth, counting it down. Underdog story was down for the count. Back on my feet, back with a mic, back on the beat, back with a family that bang in the streets. The game on lock, I stand with a key. Standing my ground, I am planning to flee. Standing my ground, I am planting my feet. Taking a stand, embracing my destiny, shaking his hand. Flipping the script, changing the plans. Up to the top and I'm taking the fans. Making them jump, making them dance. Making them jump, making them dance. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. Hickory dock, giving them all that we got. Kick on the door, try to knock, but nobody answered. I'm going hard and taking my chances. I keep it moving, I keep advancing, keeping it gangster. Getting the perks and I'm happy to earn them. Mr. Ambitious, kill it, I'm vicious, Mr. Determined. Riding the storm, but focus on rainbow connections like Kermit. The water on my shoulders, it was a burden. Now I don't notice it, everything turning, everything shifting, doing it different. I'm floating, I'm drifting. Shout out the slums, round the world we uplifted. Doing the
So current situation is, I don't know if I got hosed or what. I mean, it was free, so I didn't really get hosed, but it doesn't start. It took me an hour and a half to put it in here, which isn't a great time to start with. That said, I've spent 2 hours trying to figure out why it won't run. I've got 40 PSI fuel pressure, I've got 90 to 100 compression, which is a little low, but not bad. Could be just, wash cylinders from sitting. The timing is in spec. I have spark. I have fuel pressure. I do not have Annoyed to check the injectors yet. My neighbor has one, he's just not home yet. Grounds are all good, powers are all good. It cranks a little slow, seems a little tight, but not bad. I don't know. Like, this is my life. This is what I've signed up for. So I'm charging the battery right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. And we will check some more things after. Fuses are all good, man, I don't know. Air, fuel, spark, that's all an engine needs to run, right? I'm almost wondering if the injectors aren't pulsing. Oh, and it will run on, if I spray fuel out of a spray bottle into the throttle body, it will run. So this isn't the problem, but it is a problem. This is an injector resistor box because it has the RC peak hold injectors. And this twist and tape, whatever this is with the wires falling out of it, may not be the problem, but is a problem. So it does smoke a lot. I turned it off because it's smoking a lot. Once it got hot, is it compression related? I don't know. Is it from the turbo I've had laying around for 7 or 8 years? Could be, maybe, I don't know. I bought that turbo for the CRX, the K20 CRX that I had. That was 7 years ago, I think. Something like that. So it was originally for that D series that was gonna go in that car, in that CRX. And then when I went with the K20, and then I added the all-wheel drive system, and then I added the turbo. So long story short, I don't know, I'm rambling. So it does smoke, but it was free. So, I mean, you take the good with the bad. Could be related to the turbo, could be ring related. I don't know, I need to get more into it. I mean, to put a timing belt on it though, I did see a huge crack when it was going around, so we gotta do that. Other than that, it's running. It's running, that's good enough, right? So, for those wondering how you diagnose the turbo, there's no shaft plate, it could be a seal. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbolt the exhaust manifold from the head that I put on there, and I'm gonna let it run and see if it starts smoking. And if it doesn't, we know it's turbo related. Pretty simple. Anyway, we'll end up getting the intercooler and stuff on here. We'll do it in another video. Until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Peace.